Okay, Joseph has a job in a workshop that makes decorations. So he's got the 3 decorations here using small pieces of stained glass. So he labels them P1, P2 and P3 in order. He continues to make decorations. So how many more squares would he need to make pattern 22 than to make pattern 18? Well, if you think about this here, let's count how many we've got here. There's 3 here. 3 squares, isn't there? And how many have we got here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 squares there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 squares there. So can you see we've got this pattern here of like the odd numbers, isn't it? So the next one's going to be 9, 11, 13. Okay, it's going up in 2 each time. So if I've got P18 and P22, well, of course, pattern 18, then you're going to have pattern 19. Then you're going to have pattern 20, then you're going to have pattern 21, and you're going to have pattern 22. So between each two patterns, there's a gap of 2, isn't there? You actually need 2 more than pattern 18 to make pattern 19. You need 2 more to make pattern 20 than you needed for pattern 19. You need 2 more for pattern 21 than you needed for pattern 20. And then you need 2 more for pattern 22 than you needed for pattern 21. In total, you need an extra 8, yeah, when you add them together. Part B then says Joseph has 22 squares, and he states, and I think I can make one complete decoration using all 22 squares with none left over. Is Joseph correct? Well, no, he's not correct, isn't he? Okay, because each pattern uses an odd number of squares, and we can say that. Each pattern uses an odd number of squares. So there'll be one left over. And then it says, part C, each small square of stained glass measures 0.5 centimeters by 0.5 centimeters. Perimeter of one of Joseph's decorations is 10. Complete the label and that Joseph would use for this decoration. Now what I would do here is, I just go back here to figure out what the sort of perimeter would be here. If each one is 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, well that would make 2 there, wouldn't it? That distance there. Here that would also be 2, of course. That would be 0.5. That would be 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 is 1.5. That would be 1.5. And that would be 0.5. So what have we got in total? 2 and 2 is 4. 1.5 and 1.5 is 3. And 0.5 and 0.5 is 1. So if we add them together, that would give me a grand total of 8. Right? 8 centimeters. And what do we want? 10 centimeters. So it's not far off, isn't it? So if you think about what P4 would be, it's probably going to be that, isn't it? P4. So we could just imagine an extra square here in the end, extra square here, and with the extra square, indeed, that would come to 10, right? So you could test that out if you wanted to. So we're looking at pattern 4. That will give us perimeter of 10 centimeters.